Hey you guys, I'm here with another DIY and it's going to be super easy and beautiful. Now this is what inspired me. This is a garland that I made. I'm going to go ahead and link the video down below in case you want to go ahead and make it. Now I picked up these little bunnies that were so affordable. I'm going to be using this white chalk paint for the first one. Now these are just plain wooden bunnies. I'm going to go ahead and customize them any color I want so you can add and take away anything you want. The first one, I'm just going to go ahead and paint it white. Now this is a white chalk paint. It goes on very easily, especially with wood. It is my favorite and I picked it up at Walmart. So all I did was grab a brush and I'm going to give it a nice coat of white paint. So make sure when you're giving them when the coats of the paint, go ahead and let it dry in between just so it dries a little nice and you get that really smooth effect is what you're looking for. These little bunnies are so cute. I picked them up on Etsy and they were super cheap, like really cheap, like under $1, I want to say. And I did wait a little while, but nonetheless, I was patient and here they are. Now I'm going to paint the whole thing. I'm going to paint the sides, the front and the back. I'm going to paint the whole bunny white. These are perfect to put around your home, to put next to your centerpiece, and especially for your two-tier tray, which you know I'm going to make. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below and go ahead and make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to link the link down below. So take your time when you're doing these kind of crafts. They're so much fun and you don't want to miss any little piece. Once it dries, it's going to dry really fast. Let me tell you, this paint dries super fast. You don't even need to leave it set overnight. It actually dries while you're making your craft. So it's perfect. Just go make sure you smooth anything out, any bad edges. Make sure you check the edges. If you need to wipe it down with a tablecloth with warm water. That'll help as well. But just take your time and go ahead and paint it. And then set it down so it could just dry really nice before you give it another layer of the paint. But it's looking really nice and I'm really happy that I chose just a plain white bunny. Those really come in handy, especially when you have already too much color around everything else with all the different colors there's out there. Now I put it down and I'm gonna go ahead and choose my next color. So this little bunny is gonna be a pink. This is a light pink, but I wanted to go ahead and make it just a shade lighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some white paint to it. And I'm gonna do is mix it and keep mixing it till it turns as light as the shade you want. Once you have the shade that you want, go ahead and just paint it on and look at how smooth that comes on. Look at that color. That is my favorite color for Easter. It's like a light pastel pink. I am really loving it. And look at how great it just soaks in that color. All I'm gonna do is paint the whole thing and then set it down so it could dry. Grab it from the side and then just keep going. And look at how beautiful it is soaking in that color. I am in love with this color. It is my favorite color and I'm happy. I end up picking up these little bunnies. They were so affordable and they're gonna be perfect when I set up my two-tier tray. Like I said, be on the lookout for that. Now, all I'm gonna do is paint the edges as well. I wanna paint the whole thing. I don't wanna miss nothing. So go ahead and paint the edges. Take your time. If you run out of paint, go ahead and make another batch of paint, but make sure you get everything right. That way, when you set it down, you just wait a couple of minutes and then you go ahead and you paint it again. So we're going to set it down. And we're going to choose our next color. Now the next color I'm using is this beautiful green, which was a little too bright for me as well. So all I'm going to add is a little bit of the white paint to the green, and I'm going to mix it in. I just want a little bit of it, so I'm going to grab a little dab. I'm going to use my paintbrush, and I'm going to mix it in. Once you have the green the way you want it, let's go ahead and paint it. So look at how pretty it is. Now let's go ahead and paint the bunny, and look at, I am loving this green for Easter as well. If you haven't seen, my garland has green in it, and so does my centerpiece. It has green eggs, and I added a little bit of that to my 2-tier tray. So this is a perfect green. I am loving it. So make sure you add your white paint on there and get it as light as you want or as dark as you want it. If you just want a neon green, that's perfect as well. It's whatever option you want. I'm just showing you what I'm making around my house. And look at how it's sucked in the paint. Look at how gorgeous that is. And that is just the first layer of paint, and it looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and paint the sides and paint the whole thing. Just take your time. If you need more paint, go ahead and make it, but don't make too much paint where you have a ton left over. It's just a waste because we need it for other projects. So just go ahead and paint it and make it as you go. Set it down to dry. And now look at how adorable these little bunnies are. Once they're dry, look at how cute that's gonna look. Adorable. Look at the green, which is my favorite. And then you have the pink. Look how cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make another pink, just because I am making one of these for my bestie. And I'm gonna go ahead and send it to my friend Christy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use these dollar store bunnies, and all I'm gonna do is rip off the tail of the bunny. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it a little bit. And then I'm gonna grab my glue gun, and I'm just gonna go ahead and glue the tail onto them, just like that in the middle. So this is perfect if you want to add the tail. If you don't want to add the tail, I'm definitely going to add the tail on all of them. All I'm going to do is add a little bit of glue onto the little bottom, like that, just a dab of glue. I'm going to glue it in the middle. Make sure you glue it in the middle and not the side, and press on it just a little bit, and look at how cute that looks. I can't wait to send this to my friend Christy. Hey girl. And yeah, they are adorable. I hope you guys make your own. I hope you get ideas from this. If you do, go ahead and tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you come up with. But by far, the green one is my favorite. And yeah, look at how adorable it came out. I am loving every color, and especially the little tail at the bottom. I thought that was a great idea. Look at how cute that looks. I hope I inspired you to make one, and if you do, tag me on it. Like I said, I would love to see it. And go ahead and make sure you check out the video on my garland. I'm going to link it down below. And until next time, bye you guys.